when you look back at that first fight, who did you have winning in that fight?
Say that again.
When you look back at that first fight, who won in that fight in your eyes?
I mean, I can't. If you go to 100 people's opinion, you can
Right.
get 100 different. If you ask 100 people what happened, you can get a lot of different opinions.
But your opinion is different
The
because
judges felt that it was a draw. I don't know. I think for the most part, Tyson was outlanding him. But at the same time, only way I can score it, in my opinion, if someone was to tell me what does a knockdown mean, I don't know. Because to me, a knockdown, you win that round. That's what it means to me. It's a point that you win the round. So that's what it all matters. What does a knockdown mean? So if me and you fighting and I beat you, we in the 9th round and we going to 10 rounds and I beat you all 9, you get a knockdown in the 9th round, you get another knockdown in the 10th round, then I survive and go to the scorecard. Is that fight a draw? Or do you win by split decision? Which one? You tell me. Which way do you think who should win? Me, I got knocked down, or you that didn't get knocked down?
and I'm telling you that because when I look back at the fight, and Tyson Fury talking about trying to knock out Deontay Wilder in this fight, do you really buy into that? That at the last fight, it looked like Tyson Fury won, not by a close fight, but because he basically outschooled Deontay Wilder. So now he's talking about bringing that heavy punch, trying to knock out Wilder. Is that a right choice? Going back to that principles of outboxing him or bringing in that punch?
I can't say that. I can't even say with definitive because wanting a knockout is always the right choice. I love Deontay Wilder's mentality. Deontay Wilder wants to go out there and knock you out. I love that mentality because he ain't dependent on three
judges.
people that's thinking about their job on Monday and not even paying attention to what's happening Saturday night. He ain't thinking about those judges. He's saying, I bring my own judges and I want to knock out. So I take my hat off to him for always wanting to knock out because you don't have the, there's no like, oh man, like he would have won that fight, or like just like the draw we talking about. It wouldn't have been that if Fury wouldn't have got up, but if we wouldn't have been talking about that. That's why Deontay Wilder wants to knock out, because he don't like decisions. I don't blame him. You can never, that's why I'm saying you never can know what the judge is looking for. Each judge, there's not one set rule of boxing of what a point is. Each judge have their own opinion what a point is. That's the biggest problem. We supposed to have a protocol that goes by. If you go to the NBA, they review just like the All-Star game yesterday. They reviewed the play. Was this the official block or was this goaltender?
Right.
And then once you reviewed it, it's clearly a block. It's not goaltender. Because they have official, they go by certain rules. I don't think they have judges to go by certain rules. They say this the 10-point must system.
Yeah.
That's what they say. But how can they go by a 10-point must system if a knockdown could win you 3 rounds? I don't get it. That's one thing I don't get. Does a knockdown, is it that big for your overall total score? I'm not saying that Wilder lost all the rounds.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that
It sure did look like that, right? From the judges.
it wasn't as close as they made it until they say now the knockdown happened. I felt that Wilder was getting outpointed, but he started catching up to Fury. He was catching up to him, but Fury did a beautiful job moving. He did a really good job moving. But like Wilder said, I think Wilder, he got this talent. He's learning the more and more. And he said himself, he said, you think what happened the first time was a shot. He said, I learned it. I know you now. Wait till we get in there the second time. He's like, look at what he did to the second time. Yeah. He's learning, and he's learning on the job, how these guys are, and how to take them apart. But, so Billy did something smart. He got something different too. So now, the same body of Fury is going in there, the Fury's got a new mindset and he gonna have a different strategy. That's gonna be the whole difference on the second fight than the first fight.